Lindsay. I was just walking around the kitchen here in the high school and kind of decided just to bake some cookies. You know, a good cookie recipe is just like high school. You know, the first part of baking a cookie is rolling the dough and making the dough. And the dough is just like being a freshman starting off in high school. Putting the cookies in the oven is just like your sophomore year. And when you check to see if the cookies aren't burnt, this is a lot like your junior year. And when the cookies are all done, this is your senior year. And while my cookies are baking, let's take a look back at the 2004-2005 school year with the video yearbook. And every year, we hold our annual pep rally here in the gym. Play that back.
waiting on last calls. Well, listen to Method Man, 'cause if you leave on the last line, don't leave on the ground kind. Boom, just a little too slow.
Homecoming is a great time of year for this high school.
Homecoming started off with a bang, when every class participated in decorating the hallways. The freshmen got scary with the Nightmare Before Christmas theme. The sophomores were on their way down to the stables. And the juniors, well, they were just jungling around.
Liking him to all the stories he told of past battles won and lost and legends of old. A seasoned veteran in his own time. On the battlefield he gained respectful fame.
As for the seniors, well, seniors got low down and dirty with their Grease 50s theme. That following Saturday, the entire school lined up to watch the King and Queen nominees make their way down the tracks in their fancy cars. First, returning from last year, were last year's nominee King and Queen Leonard Baldwin and Nicole Sipka, Billy Rydell and Chevelle Esterly, Zach Caldwell and Lauren Fink,
he said, I have seen the others,
Mitch Ottinger and Nicole Majewski,
that this fight is not worth fighting. And I've seen
George Berkeley and Kelly McDonough,
and I will no other to follow me where I'm going. So
and lastly, Corey Schallenberger and Ryan Rutherford.
you got no time to
Results, George Berkeley and Lauren Fink were crowned King and Queen 2004-2005 school year. Congratulations.
no time to lose. You are young man, you must be living. Go now, you are forgiven.
Normally I'd make a joke here, but being a senior is a serious thing. Before I tear up, let's flash back and take a look at our beloved seniors.
This is going to be the senior yearbook. Yeah, we'll just put it in the senior yearbook here. Yeah, we worked this one out already.
Oh, when I was in lunch in my freshman year, my friend grabbed my milk, and I grabbed it back, and it exploded. It landed all over his head, and I got in trouble for it.
It was when Sam, Reaver, and I drew lips on Andrew Soppy's window, and when we wrote sexy, we wrote you're sexy on it, and we actually kissed it. Didn't we? We kissed it, and he didn't even know. He didn't know it was something. That was one of my good moments.
My fondest high school memory is prom, tailgating, and definitely 5th grade camp.
Well, my favorite memory of high school was last year when Mr. Paul's got hit between the legs and then tried to walk it off, but you can see in his eyes he was crying. But yet he was wearing his sunglasses inside, so I didn't really know for sure. But I think I saw a trickle go down. It was funny.
Me and Steve Bryan straddled an elephant named Miss Wrinkles and rode it around at the Renaissance Fair because it was just awesome. It was so wrinkly, it was good.
I don't know, just fun classes. Feinstein bouncing off the wall, that was about the best.
You say I'm just a
My finest high school memory would have to be spending the day in Mr. Miller's class, dude. Best day ever.
I got a couple. Football season this year, finally winning our first 2 games. The first IC game, the first game period. Morgan throwing me through a soccer net, that was quite amusing in gym class. We had a lot of moments in college, breaking his megaphone. And all the days with Mr. Kachinot sitting out in the hall.
My fondest high school memory was the senior prom when I was breakdancing in the circle.
My fondest memory of high school, what I have to say, is the band trips. Those are pretty cool.
England, our summer before our senior year to play soccer.
Getting stuck on the roller coaster.
Yeah.
Freshman year.
I cried. I thought we were gonna die. I shed a tear.
Good times. Senior prom.
Our fondest high school memory would be when Mr. Miller threw a chair at us. March 16, 2005.
The 10th grade band trip.
Getting in trouble in Myrtle Beach. Any up in the school we definitely were not supposed to be in.
Yeah, and 2 hot girls that let us in. And we still stick to what we said. The principal never came in and told us to get out.
We were innocent.
I guess pretty much just like the fellowship, you know, with all my friends and how close we got over the years is really cool.
I'd have to say it was the past soccer season, 2004, getting to the state semifinals. Oh, it was just a great feeling to be able to do that in a high school team and It was unfortunate that we couldn't get to the...
Probably my best memory would be all the soccer games that we went to.
I have to say our lunchroom conversation.
Mine is the Myrtle Beach band trip in 10th grade.
Okay.
I don't know, because it was fun and it was the beach.
Mine was at cheerleading when Courtney fell over her megaphone.
Was there a game going on?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Courtney who?
Courtney 4.
Both times.
She was jumping and she landed on the megaphone.
I'll say baseball managing with Kelly.
Yep. It's a good time. They were really fun boys.
The crazy things.
Yeah, they chased us with scissors when we went to districts in 9th grade. They want us to shave our heads and bleach it.
So we just dyed it red for them?
Yeah.
No, I really don't.
Wait, go back to Megan.
But
You're cut off. Enough of hot.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. This year was jam-packed with very interesting news. So let's take a look at this year's current events. This year's art department was on fire, and they produced a lot of hot stuff.
Just like you.
So let's take a look. I love cookies, but I love band and chorus much more.
How's it going, dude? Hey, man, what's up? Hey, tell Tony to jump in. You guys play,
When you grab a hold of me, you tell me that I'll never be set free. But I'm a parasite. Creep and crawl, I step into the night. 2 pints of booze. Tell me, are you a bad fish too? Are you a bad fish too? Ain't got no money to spend. Out in the night will never end. Lord knows I'm weak. Won't somebody get me off of this
Was there an Amish who it don't look like a shoe? That was Donnie, black polyester spaghetti strap dress with white piping. He's trying to fit into a Nike tennis dress.
Lord knows I'm weak. Won't somebody get me up with this reef?
I gotta go.
Ain't got no quarrels with God. Ain't got no time to get old. Lord knows I'm weak. Won't somebody get me off of this
I gotta go.
Fleetwood has one of the best sports departments in the nation, especially with our athletic director, Matt Deal. If I wasn't telling the truth, would I really do this? I'll take it from here, Stella. So there you have it, folks. A whole year of events wrapped up into one video. I hope you enjoyed it. Because I did.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. Yeah. Oh baby, how
Your best friend.
Well, I think just the friendliness of Fleetwood. I've been at 4 different schools before, 3 different before I came here, and I enjoyed my time here at Fleetwood with both the teachers and the students. Being a part of a high school was enjoyable. And I guess one of my other big fondest memories is my ability to just sit with students and talk to them about their futures. I enjoyed that a lot.
How do I feel at the end of the day? Are you sad 'cause you're on your own? I tell you, don't even say it no more. Gonna get down and I'm ready.
When this school was, for about 25 years during my career, this school was probably the second smallest school in the county. And the high school probably didn't have classes of more than 450. I mean, not all together, so graduating class was less than 100 or so. And in that time, if a kid was here for 4 years, I probably taught almost every student. And in that way, I got to know every one of them and got to know them as a person. And the whole school was a much more compact and agreeable kind of place. And that was a very fond memory, getting to know and working with every one of those students in the class, which is different than that. You don't see that many kids that very well. That would be my fondest memory.
I'm certain it happens all the time, yeah. What do you see when you turn out the light? I can't tell you, but it shows.
High school memory is having parking lot duty since 1993 and getting to greet everyone as they come to school every morning.
Fondest memory. I didn't realize it till I came back and I ran into the students that immediately looked at me and smiled and said, "Where have you been?" That made me feel really good. It made me feel they felt I had some importance in their lives.
That's all you get. Just a preview. Fleetwood representing. I'm out. Peace.